Hello, this is David Dean. And yeah, it's been an interesting day with all the updates and everything else, but from day one of this game when it came out, one of the biggest questions was how to set up the survivor squads in order to max out your character. And I was planning on doing a video on this anyway, and since they did the update, might as well get to it today. And I'm actually going to go over 3 different ways you can set up your character. There are some people who just don't want to deal with their survivors, so they want as little as possible to do with it. So I'm going to show you the quick, easy way to do it. And then I'm going to show you the way that sets up basically for your highest power level, which is what most people want in the game because your power level ends up determining what missions you can and cannot get into. And then I like setting up my character different than most people. I want to be a specialist. If you look at my hero, first of all, I'm using heroes like Enforcer Grizzly or HeavyBase Kyle or Master Grenader Ramirez, who all specialize in ability and gadget damage. And so or trap damage. And this is why my tech damage is nearly twice my resistance and fortitude and almost 1,000 more than offense. Increases trap damage, ability damage, gadget damage, and healing done by 1%. Now, this isn't something I recommend for most people. Most people, when you're playing the game, you want these pretty even. And also, I know some people decide to go and be a weapon damage specialist, which is great. That is awesome and a good way to play the game. It's just I choose more of a Mastermind build, something some people call a summoner, because I focus on my damage from things I put down, not what I am shooting. So I will go through that also. But right off the bat, let's get in here, the new screen. And also, if you load in and your level is way down from what it is, that is because you have not applied your new research points, which I will get to also later. Once you apply these, you should be higher in level than you were before. But yeah, getting back into this. For survivors, you can go to manage, which I hardly ever use this except for to delete survivors. Go to your squads, and this is me with my current setup. I am going to change it a little bit more because now I have some new survivors. But you can see with the scores I saw before, I really focus on the tech. And what you have is 2 different categories. You have 4 different areas here, which is your health, your fortitude, your offense, your weapon damage, whether that is a rifle or a sword. This offense is determining your weapon damage, resistance, which is your shield, and tech, which I already showed you was traps, gadget, and abilities. And that is broken down into self and then the same 4 slots for your team, party shared. But also on this, when you're setting it up, you want to try to get personality matches. And then if you are really trying to specialize or really focus in certain areas, get these additional bonuses down here. Now, the number one question I always get asked is how can I get my my power score up highest the fastest? And that is simply level up your lead survivor. If you have mythic lead survivors, level those up first. If you have legendary, level those. And the reason is, and right here is a perfect example. These 2, the legendary lead survivor and the legendary survivor, take the exact same amount of experience and resources to level up. But my legendary lead survivor has 103 more points towards it. So obviously, if you want to be getting your account as high as you can, as fast as you can, focus on your lead survivors first. And then once you have all 8 lead survivors leveled up as far as you can at your current level, then go and level up your survivors. Now, if you have mythic, lead, survivors, or even now they have 2 mythic regular survivors. You want to level those up before your legendaries, then do your legendaries in the categories. And then I put another thing on that. If you are somebody like me who is specializing, then I focus on what I am focusing on, like in my case, tech. Now, for the people who want this done and over with, and all they care about is getting it basically halfway done and getting playing, right now I am level 98 trying to optimize all this and spending a lot of time on it. But if you turn on your autofill, and some people are really getting flipped out about this because it does not maximize your account. But even when I do the autofill, all I went down was 1.5 levels. That is hardly anything at level 98 dropping down to 97. Not much at all. So yes, you can do the autofill, and it's much faster and easier, and it makes a little bit of difference, but in this case, literally about a 2% difference. But of course, most people aren't like that. Most people want to max out their categories. So I am now going to go through that and show you both how to max it out for the power level, and also how to max it out if you want to be a specialist. And going through the clear all, I wish they had a clear all for all categories. It would save so much time. But yeah, we got a lot more to talk about on this, and they have some new setups for the Survivor Squad. All right, so we get it all cleared out. First of all, pick the category that you care about the most. Whether it's fortitude, offense, resistance, or tech. As I said, I care about tech. So hopping in here, you get a big bonus to get the category right. So like there, I got the little gear thing for Corps of Engineering. Even though this is a legendary, it gives me a higher score than the mythic because of the match. So match that up and then go through here and match up everything by personality at highest level first. And let's see, going through. And the reason I'm not putting in just the highest level is because when I go on to another category, she will actually give more points if I put her in that other category. And you'll be seeing that as we progress. So right now I get the personality matches and I get it maxed out. And you might notice here we're pretty much, as I said, I specialize in trap damage, ability damage, and gadgets. And you can see everything leveled up here has the set bonus of something that helps that out. These are trap durability, so I have 2 perks that are set up towards that. And then later on, hopefully when I get all legendaries in here, we'll have this with trap damage on there also. But right there, huge bonus to my tech score. If you don't know, these scores from your Survivor Squad are going to be the #1 influencer for how much damage you're doing in the game. More so than weapon or trap rarity or level. What you do in your Survivor Squad is the #1 factor in the game for becoming powerful. Once again, over here, legendary or mythic and think tank with the light bulb. Get that matched up. Here we go with taking the little swirly personalities. Level those up. Whoops. He was not supposed to be in there. And hop down here. And there we go. So, got all these. Now you may ask, do I have some down here? Why don't I have these leveled up and change them out? I simply didn't have these legendaries when I had Survivor XP, and I got these all the way leveled up at that time. And prior to the update, I didn't have a bunch of Survivor XP. Now I have a ton of Survivor XP. So, we'll be changing out some of these later on to maximize it even more, but I'm really going to be focusing on getting the set bonuses. And if you look over here to my score, right now I'm back up to 3,000 tech score. Everything else I'm going to be doing the rest of this time of leveling up resistance, offense, fortitude will not change how much damage my Outlander Teddy will do or how much the turret gadget will do. So I could go into a level 72 mission and basically I got my tech score set up where it's like more of a power level 100 or 110 level. And my Teddy would just rip through everything in a level 72 or level 70 mission. But of course, I would die really fast and my weapon would do hardly any damage. Also, another thing on this, as I was saying, the weapon damage, I don't do much because the tech score is so much higher than my offense. That is true for everything except for affliction. On my shotgun, the damage from my shotgun is almost equal to how much damage I do with affliction with that shotgun, because affliction damage on a weapon is not tied to offense, it's tied to tech. So, you could have a person with max offense and low tech, and another person with max tech and low offense. But if they're both using weapons that have affliction on it, they're going to end up doing about the same amount of damage, which I just thought was kind of interesting. But then I go back. What is the second most important thing to me? I don't know. I kind of bounce around, but it's kind of offense. I still want, if I'm in trouble, to use my double barrel shotgun or super shredder, and then RPGs also to take out stuff. So we will load up that next. And hopefully, I think on this one, we'll have to actually make some decisions between being a specialist or going for the highest possible power level. And yep, we're going to have to. Let's see. Get that guy there. And on that one, I just made a choice. This is a level 42. This is a level 35. If you want your max power level, you want to pick the level 42. But I'm really not caring about that because this is not my tech score. This is offense. And I'm willing to take a little bit less offense in order to get this bonus I just got for more ability damage bonus. So once again, now my Teddy is doing more damage. And I care more about my Teddy doing damage than I care about my shotgun doing more damage. Even though, as I just said on the shotgun, now the affliction will do more damage on it. So keeping going with that, I look down here, and what else? I got trap durability on there, and sure enough, there's 2 more trap durabilities. Once again, I'm going to take a 7-point hit, but when you're talking about 2,000 points that are going to be in my offense, I don't mind taking that minor hit and allowing my traps to have longer durability on them. That you're going to have to decide for yourself. But there we go. And this is awesome where you can get it here. You got 7 different ones you can put in. Some are 3 and some are 2. But like in this case, every single character is getting personality match. And every single character in here is giving a bonus of some sort. And that is how you end up, or want to end up having it. And let's see. Get these up. And we just keep loading on that ability damage bonus. As you can see, a big difference. Whoops. I do not want that one. So let's go ahead and change that one out. Get our gadget. But what I was talking about is you can see a big difference where my tech ones, every single one of them was leveled up to 5-star. Where offense, or actually you're going to see it in all the other categories, some of them I got up to 5. Like this one, I know I'm going to have till the end of the game because it's a ability damage bonus. So I went ahead and 5-starred it. And then just kind of left the other ones that I knew I would probably be changing out eventually. And once again, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that is set up. And to get another bonus on here, I'm just looking at what I can set another bonus on. And we got trap durability there. And we got another trap durability here. Here at 42. Whoops, my bad. Once again, got to pay attention. Get the personality match. And this one is not going to matter. I can't team up anymore. So I'm just going with whatever is the highest, which in this case, actually, I got experience points to spend. So I'll get this one and I will level that up after I'm done with the video. And now we are good on offense. Now I just go from the beginning. Might as well load up the health. And yeah, you're going to see I really haven't put as much into these. But right off the bat, we get a trap damage bonus. So now all those lovely traps I love throwing down are doing more. Just looking through to see what other bonuses I can get. And it doesn't look like much. All these are 35. And what do we got? All right, we got trap durability here. And we got trap durability here. I will come back and give this at least all the way up to 1 star. And now we can't get any more bonuses. So whatever is higher. Yay, team bonus. All right, get resistance up some. And going through, getting that. Okay. But definitely add in your own comments and thoughts. Survivor squads can definitely be a pain. But yeah, I really try to max mine out. Can I get another? Come on, give me one more. There he is. So now I got a double bonus. And now we will take whatever is the highest. And actually, I know that's 52 and 42, but once again, I will come back later and level that one up a little bit more. And then we got 2 squares to go. I still got more to show you. Here is tough decision time because I do have a mythic to put in here. But before I didn't have enough experience points to level her up. And also she is a duplicate of personality of another one. And I don't have that many of that personality to get bonuses. So I'm going all the way down to epic. I know some people will disagree with that, but I'm thinking long term of what I want this to look at the end. And mainly now that they have it with the llamas, where supposedly we aren't supposed to be getting duplicate mythics. Hopefully I can fill that in with that same personality type here pretty soon. And let's see, what do we want to do? Just checking out the scores. And we got 1, 2, yeah. We're going to, once again, getting that ability damage up as high as possible. And what other bonuses can I get off of this? We got health. We can get to more trap durability. And I have been taking trap durability off of my traps. It looks like that if you have trap durability on a trap and use it in a storm shield defense, it for some reason doesn't reset the counter on it. So I'm taking durability off. That way every time I do a storm shield defense, it automatically resets it at the end of it for the next one. And let's get our matches. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we do got it. And just looking down here, what we can add up later. I'm sure there's more matches, but you guys don't want me staring at this forever. So let's go ahead and put that. Where did she go? There she is. And then the last one. And we're back up to 98. I had a little bit higher before, so I did take a hit a little bit on my power level, but I got a ton more bonuses. So this will, for me, this works out amazingly well. One thing I want to state over here, I'm not sure how long this has been in here, and you can see I'm going to go back and level up those that I stated. And they have the sort. So right now they start off by rating. I got it on, actually let's go over here. So whatever is the highest level ones are come first. But this is amazing. You can use the sort. First you can do rarity to show the mythics and the legendaries you have. Which allows me to see, hold it, I got these legendaries here I did not place that maybe I should go back at and look at again. Or if I never plan on using them, go ahead and retire them and use the experience for them to level up what I have. And then you can go personalities. So here, do this, let's see, oh, sort by level. And nope, we want set bonuses. So now I can see, since the number one set bonus I want in the game is this ability bonus, I can make sure I got those leveled up. And like this guy, I will probably go back and level him up like crazy. Same thing with this guy here. I'm getting to a point where I'm not worried about epics because I'm going to be changing them out with legendaries anyway. So I'm really focusing on those. But yeah, you can go through by the different bonuses, which is awesome. And then once again, here is personality. So basically, okay, personality, all the ones with this little triangle thing, you can see what they are all together. And then sort by squad name. So you can also check out your squad right here. And this is great if you just want to focus on, like what I'm going to be doing is leveling up. I know I've maxed out my, actually go over to here to get it the way I want it. Squad name, oh shoot, I did want that. Squad name. It just happens to work out if you do it with the leader. Every row is every squad. So as I said, I care most about tech. All these are 5-star. I can go and look at my other tech right here, all 5-star. Now I want to start focusing on my offense, and you can see I got some leveling up to do on those there. So by using the sort, you can really focus on what you need to, and it does help quite a bit. And the last part of all of this is heading over to research. This is what caused people to go into panic mode when they did the update, because these weren't applied yet. So it made your level look a lot lower. And you can come in here like me. I went in here, I leveled up tech until it was maxed out. And then I went over to offense, and then I split the other two. But one thing I want to say is play the game and figure out what you want to focus on, whether it's damage with weapons, damage with tech, and then figure out, can you survive focusing that much on it. I had to learn, I love, and I bring it up all the time, if I'm running my Outlander, I want an Outlander with phase shift, because basically my health and resistance is horrible. So I need something to replace my defensive means that would be my shield and health, and what I use is phase shift. Anytime things start looking bad, I phase shift out of there, and I'm much more survivable. If I don't have phase shift, I would have to come back here and lower my tech and raise up my resistance and fortitude, kind of like how they had it when I did the autofill sort and get them more evened out. And then my character would be much more survivable, but my traps and gadgets and abilities would be doing less damage. But a nice thing about this also helps your heal do extra healing. So that helps out a little bit on it too. I hope this helps on how to set up your survivor squads, how you can set it up, how the autofill is not horrible. It's not great. It does not maximize things. But as you said, when I did, or saw when I did the autofill, it only made the difference of one level and a few bonuses. But yeah, you really do want to learn this as you progress in the game. And if you want to specialize your characters, you can definitely do that also. So there you go. Have a great and amazing day. No, it's kind of more boring video, but hopefully it's a definitely helpful video. Take care.